Good morning, everybody.
When I wake up in the morning,
The chat
I'm
is
here
active.
to thrive. So I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake
She's
up,
dancing
wake
already.
up,
Look at this.
I am so free.
Dance.
Wake up,
Dance time already.
and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me.
Pooki, you are always free to be you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Inspiration Live. This is Season 3, Episode 25. I'm not mistaken. That means that next time it'll be Episode 26, which puts us exactly to the half-year mark, I'm pretty sure. We've been doing this 2.5 years, streaming live virtually every Sunday morning. And we do this for you. We get a little out of it, too.
Look, I'm still dancing.
So, I should say the three of us have been streaming live. Yes. With Keone in his normal perch. So I'm Bob Baker. That's Pooki Lee, of course, as you hopefully know.
Well, if you don't, you do now.
We're going to be talking about something called New Earth Rising, 99 Days of Peace Through Unity, which is actually an actual event. That's happening. And Pookie's going to be, we're not going to go into it too much right now. So I know you're Pookie's just like, she's like, can't wait. It's like a kid, like Christmas morning for her to talk about this stuff.
Well, and there's another really important thing that's happening today, too. Let us not forget.
Oh, yeah.
We get to celebrate and honor all of our amazing fathers.
That's right.
And Bob's dad.
I am a dad.
Yeah, he's a dad one time. He did the dad thing one time, so he does qualify as being.
Yeah. Well, you do the dad one thing, but you got to do it. But you're doing it all the time.
You're doing it your whole life,
I'm
right?
only,
once you do the dad thing, it's for your whole life.
Yes.
Yeah, for all you dads
one
out there,
child.
you know that.
My daughter's
that.
26. She'll be 27 next. In August.
Yeah.
So
regardless of what your relationship was to your father.
Mm-hmm.
They're varied. It goes all across the board from being really loving and supportive and an awesome dad to not being present at all, maybe not even know who he was, right? And it goes the whole gambit.
And it could be a mixture in the both, in some of the middle. Like my dad was there half the time, or not even, or less than half the time, but the in and out, and so you pick and choose.
Bob had an in and out dad. I didn't have one.
I
had substitute dads who really weren't my dad, and they didn't treat me like I was their child. So my dad, I never met my dad, right? So we all have, but. It's an opportunity for us to be grateful. If you're grateful to be alive today, then you have the opportunity to celebrate your dad. Because without your dad, you wouldn't be here. Like, just saying, and dishonest, so you needed your dad. I mean, even if that was the only contribution that your father has made to your life, which pretty much has been mine, right? That's all I got from him is I got that contribution. And so I was in a really hard place for a long time about that. I really felt abandoned and a lot of things. However, I came to realize that I couldn't know what his life was when he was a young man. I couldn't know of all of his challenges. I couldn't know what he was facing. So I really couldn't know. And then that brought me to a place where I could really be compassionate towards my father and actually forgive him, and then forgive myself for not being able to love him the way that I could. And then that liberated me. So I have a new relationship with my father, even though I've never met him. I don't even know if he's still walking the earth. I have a feeling that he might not be. And it's all good because you know what? I'm here. Isn't that amazing? Right? So let's all just say thank you to my dad, who I never knew.
Thank you to Pookie's dad. But whether you're a biological father or you have played the role of a father figure, we salute you.
Yes.
And
celebrate you.
That's right. And so we don't have a lot of programming planned for Father's Day. So this is probably the extent of what we will say about it, because we're going to be focused on this New Earth Rising World Unity Week, 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. But we wanted to acknowledge it early on. And so happy Father's Day to the fathers and father figures out there. And yes, I'll include myself in that because I am.
Absolutely, because you are. Right? And there are some moms out there who feel like they were dads too if they raised their family without a father. Then actually on a day like today, I'll usually call my mom and say Happy Father's Day, Mom.
That's awesome.
Because you had to play both roles, right? So, it really is. I know that we talk a lot about this in this community, but it really is how it is that we respond to the circumstances and events in our lives. How is it that we hold them? And so if the way that you're holding anything is causing you a lot of pain, then I would suggest that there might be a different way to look at it, and might be a different way to experience it. And there might be some things that you could discover that could liberate you, right? And then we're talking about liberating you. And so I just opened that up, and I know it's really early in the broadcast to bring this up. However, I know that as we come to a day like today, and the same thing with Mother's Day, when we come to a day like today, it's important for us to remember that not everybody had that perfect daddy. Not everybody was daddy's girl. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're done.
See what you did there?
Oh, yeah. And I did it. Nobody else, just me.
Well, this would normally be where we would do the centering breath. Are you
I am.
are you ready to
I
do that?
am.
Maybe we can shift back to the maybe that your breath will
Oh,
be
my heart's
about
wide open right now, so it's really good.
yeah, about the earth and this whole 99 days of peace through unity. I'll play a little background music, and this is a place where we always just get in sync, especially if you're watching it live. But even if you're watching the replay, you can take a moment to just get centered and breathe and listen to Pooki's voice.
In this moment right now, I just want you to be gentle with yourself and be tender. I want you to have deep gratitude for who you are, even if you're on that journey of discovering. And if you ask me who you are, I'll tell you who you are. You are a radiant being of light and of love, and of beauty, and of compassion. And so I want you to embrace that right now as we journey into this field of infinite love together, activating our hearts one to another, coming into that place of deep relationship, of family, as we gather here together from all over the world. Our hearts activated by love in this field of infinite potential. As the creators of our experience, we can create anything that we choose. Anything. And so in this moment right now, I invite you to create with me a field of dynamic, powerful, beautiful love. It just wraps itself around this earth, our mother, and embraces all of our relatives, our sacred family, who are living and having their being on this beautiful planet, living planet, as we're hurling through space. Yeah. So connect with your heart in any way that you feel comfortable or familiar to you, and if not, then I ask you to just rub on it, just kind of like, how you just let's rub on it and just have this immense gratitude for this beautiful beating heart within you that vibrates the energy of love into the world. And the world needs it right now. The world needs your love. It's so important. So as we activate and we begin to acknowledge and we begin to generate these feelings of love and health and wholeness and well-being and deep compassion for all living creatures. That's even the mosquitoes. Right. And you just activate our hearts into this dynamic expression of love. Now I want you to feel this love moving through every cell of your body. Fill yourself, allow this love to just be realized, to be acknowledged as being who you are in every cell of your body, all the way down from your toes into your fingers. Feel it in the top of your scalp, running down your neck and into your back, into your hips. And then feel that love moving straight through your legs into the beautiful Mother Earth. And then I invite you to lift your hands up to the sky. Lift your hands up to the sky, to the heavens, and feel your love expanding into the heavens. as you're deeply anchored. You're like a acupuncture point on this earth, an acupuncture point of love. This dynamic energy of love moving deep into the earth, and then everything coming up from within you and moving out, up above. Just feel this divine connection, this anchoring. You are a dynamic frequency and energy, a vibration of light that moves and has its being liberated freely, not withheld in any way, fully expressing itself in this moment right now. And as that love is pouring out of you and being lifted up into the heavens and anchored into our sweet, magnificent Mother Earth, allow that love to just spread. You just kind of feel it spreading. Just allow your hands to just move out to the side and you just spread this love. Just spread it. Just spread it all out. Just spread it. Spread it into all the infinite fields, into all of your surroundings, into your cities, your states, your countries, all across this beautiful planet, across the oceans. Oh my gosh, we're starting to touch each other in this field. Can you feel it? As we're beginning to expand our love in all of these directions, we're beginning to touch each other and find each other in this infinite field. I can feel you. I can feel you. I can feel the joy and the bliss of you right now in my own being. And I'm receiving your love as you're receiving my love, and the earth is receiving our love, and all of the beings, the beautiful living creatures on this earth are receiving our love, and we're creating this web of love, this infinite web of love that encircles the earth. And now let's just bring that love in and just give the earth a beautiful hug, because Mama needs it. She needs it right now. She's going through a lot. Right? And we're here to just offer her our hearts, offer her our love, our compassion, offer her our gratitude and our thanksgiving for all that she offers to us. And we say, thank you, blessed family. Thank you, all my relatives that walk this beautiful earth, that kiss the ground with their feet. May we continue to walk in a mindful way today as we embrace love into our hearts and activate the beauty of all life that's within us. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, put your hands back on your heart again if you're willing. Just rub it, rub it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe do just a little. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Bring your hands together like this. And then we just bow in a deep state of gratitude and thanksgiving for all that we are offered every day, every moment. So grateful. And so it is.
I can always tell when you're resonating with people with those centering breathing exercises, because the chat slows down greatly. Yeah. They're listening, they're doing it, they're paying attention. Oh, wow.
Well, it's important to be present, you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's an opportunity for you. Right? That's an invitation for you to step into a realm that is beyond your physical experience. And so you can just really, like, if you choose to, just really be in that place with me as we soar across our beautiful Mother Earth together and find each other.
That's right.
Beautiful.
So all of our songs today are going to support our theme of New Earth Rising 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. But it's all about, Again, we'll go into more details about what that is and what this World Unity Week thing is that's behind us. Oh my gosh,
it's so amazing.
Yeah, it just started yesterday.
I know.
And what this 99 days is and how you can participate in it. And this week, actually. But let's do a song that's actually several years old now. That kind of ties into this theme.
Yeah, I mean, my gosh, it's almost a decade now, babe.
Yeah, close. Maybe 7 years or something like that.
You think?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It's a little older than that.
Oh, wait, 8. Oh, wait, no, when you're talking, no, right, 8 or, yeah, you're right, 8 or 9 years. Where does this time go? All right.
Crazy, huh?
This is called I Am Responsible, and we're going to play it for you right now.
Dance time. I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said, I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Looking around the world, and what do I see? So many things in a state of need. Pain and suffering all around me. I won't stand by and just let this be, 'cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Everywhere, everyone wants to be free. Some look around and say, it's not me. How can they close their eyes and not see? It all comes down to me. Because I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. So I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. What are we gonna do? We're gonna leave the world a better place. Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah, we're responsible, right? We make a contribution. This is what World Unity Week is all about. Every one of us is making a contribution to the world, whether we're choosing that contribution or not, right? Whether we're aware of it or not. However, we can, because we are the creators of our experience, we can choose how it is that we show up in the world and what we want to be responsible for. And, you know, we're responsible. I'm responsible. I'm responsible. Let me just say that. I'm responsible. Right? And you know, so one of the things I ask myself is, how can I be of service, you know, in this world where there are so many people that are in need right now, right? And this is one way that we do this. This is one way that I do this, is by coming here and being with you and sharing with you, sharing my heart and sharing the things that I've learned to maybe help you on your journey. And, you know, we all are making a contribution, and it doesn't matter whether we're speaking to thousands, you know, 300,000 people or what, that doesn't matter. What really matters is that our heart's activated in love, because love is the energy that's rising our earth, right? Love is what's lifting us up. And so as long as we're walking, as long as we're being loving, like even just like loving your little fur babies, that matters. That makes a difference. Like your grandbabies, just loving people, just loving life, loving trees, loving water, just loving. That matters. It makes a huge difference, right? Right? And so we all make a significant impact on the vibrational field and health and well-being of Mother Earth. We all do. And when we love, we impact it in a really powerful way.
I want to thank everyone who is wishing me and all the dads happy Father's Day. I appreciate that. I've been seeing them if you see me scrolling, looking a little bit over to the sides, because I'm looking at the comments from both YouTube and Facebook, because we're also streaming live.
Oh, that's right. Hi, my Facebook family.
On Pooki's Facebook profile page, in addition to the YouTube channel. And so thank you for that. And yes, another thing to celebrate here, this coming Thursday, there's a special event going going on.
Not this coming Thursday, babe.
It is this. Oh, is it a week from Thursday?
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. It's a week from this coming Thursday because we're going to see Natalie Merchant.
Right. I was
actually
going to say, are you
play
going to
with
tell
the-
them about our
No,
our
yeah,
tickets
you're going to
the
come along for our free concert. No, so that's right. Sorry, it's a week from Thursday, the June 29th. Yes, that date is my birthday, June 29th.
No, he's not 80.
No,
Just
no.
to make sure that you.
No.
It's all about the 80s.
Yeah,
He's
it's
not
an
80.
80s theme. Yeah, no,
Right.
I think
Not
it's
80.
Hopefully, it's obvious I'm not 80.
I just saw that and I thought,
They
oh
all-
my gosh, I hope they don't think he's 80.
They think I'm
but
42.
You know, if he was 80, doesn't he look great? Baby, you don't
I
look great
look
for
really
22.
well preserved for 80.
Yeah, you don't look too good for 22. I mean,
It's so, not so good for 22, but for 80, I look really good. So you are funny. Pookie's Comedy Corner.
it's starting already.
Yep. So this is something that I've been doing for at least the last 3 years. I usually do it actually on my birthday, and yeah. So we have a Zoom party, and it's free. It's open to the public, unlike a lot of the other Zoom events that we have with our High Vibe Tribe community, which is for paying members. This one is open to the
You
public.
all can come and join us
And
there.
so I didn't put the PM there, but it's Thursday, June 29th, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom, and this is going to be a celebratory thing. And I'm a big fan of 80s music, and as a musician, I played a lot of the 80s music when it was actually new. So I'm going to be taking this opportunity. So we decided to make it an 80s theme. So I'll be playing a lot of 80s music. Pookie will join me, I'm sure, on some tunes. And even though it's a virtual event, we're going to encourage you to maybe dress up or do something that has an 80s vibe to it. You can have a Zoom background that's related to the 80s, whatever that means to you.
You mean I can wear my Funkadelics outfit?
You can totally your Bootsy Collins
My
outfit.
Bootsy Collins,
Yeah, totally.
my Galactic Mothership outfit.
Right. Galactic Mothership, is that an outfit? She was in the whole Parliament Funkadelic
Oh
thing.
my gosh, it was
back in the
totally.
day.
When I think of the 80s, I think of funk.
Yeah, good stuff.
Way good stuff.
And I'm sure we'll get a little funky on that.
Oh,
on
I
that
hope
Thursday
so,
night.
or
Yes.
it's going to be a grueling hour for me. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up with all this 80s stuff.
Oh my gosh, I'm so funny today.
You are on a
Did
roll.
you slip me a funny pill?
No.
Okay, just checking.
You're unnatural funny. So you don't need to slip anything. All right. So here's the deal now. Okay, so it's going to be on Zoom. And so to get the Zoom link, here's the deal. I don't want to post the direct Zoom link publicly because I don't know if Zoom bombers are still a thing, but they were an issue
Oh, well,
there
they are.
for a while. So I want this link to only go to people that are in our world, all right? And so posting it in the comments here or in the description would be public so anybody could have access to. So you can get this Zoom link if you're on my email list.
Oh, Lisa already posted it in the comments.
Oh yeah. Of course, yeah, she's all over it. So I'm just letting the people know because they may not even see the comments or the description. And so basically, I'm gonna if you're already on my email list and you get emails from me every so often, then you're already on the list, and I'll be sending that out, the link where you actually go and register for free. Again, there's no charge for this. If you're not on the list, it's really easy to get on it. You can just go to bobbakerinspiration.com. Or that website that Lisa has there will actually take you to the direct page. You just enter your name and your email.
There you
click
go.
submit, and you're on the list. And the added bonus to that is you also get, I don't know if I have an image of it here, but you'll get a free copy of an ebook that Pooki and I created called Turbocharge Your Life, 5 Steps to More...
Playful and passionate living.
Living with more purpose, passion, and play, something
Yep.
along
Yep.
those lines. But it's a pretty darn good ebook, and you'll get some follow-up emails related to that. But you'll also get, I'll send out some messages in the coming weeks where you can get the Zoom link. And so we just want to make sure that these are people with that they're in our world, and so.
And that would be you.
Yes. And so if you're already getting the emails, you don't need to do anything. Just keep an eye on your inbox. But if you're not on it, take those steps. Go to those links that Lisa is putting in the comments. And they're also in the description on both Facebook and YouTube. So we'd love to see you at the 80s party. We're going to be playing some music, be interacting live too. It won't just be a concert. It'll be an interactive thing where I'll stop periodically and say hi to some folks. And it's a great way. We actually made a lot of friends on these these Zoom parties.
Oh my gosh, we always
yeah.
love meeting you. It's so great.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so especially if you've never been with us in a Zoom room, come on in. It's a great opportunity for us to share and get to know you and see your face and hear your voice. It's so much fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the girls have totally activated me. It's like, want the funk? Yeah.
No,
Gotta have some funk. So, so thank you very much for that, Crystal, and for Deanne and Debbie. Because now this song is running in my mind and I can't stop.
I love funk. We
love
got the funk.
Ooh, gotta have some funk.
Oh my God, she is wired more than usual today. What is
I have no idea.
She wasn't that way just before we went live.
I wonder if it's gonna last all day.
It just might.
Oh my
Happy
gosh, how
Father's
much
Day
fun.
to me. So maybe this would be a good time before. So in a moment here, we're going to be checking out some comments. And by the way, while I'm talking about this next thing, put it in there where you're watching from, and if you're watching for the first time, we just like going to get especially if we are not familiar with you, where in the world are you? And if it's your first time catching one of our live streams on a Sunday, let us know. But just before I start highlighting those, I'll give you again an opportunity. I'm going to show you a Zoom call of another type that we had just yesterday. This is with our High Vibe Tribe community. Look,
Oh my gosh.
We took like 3 photos, and the last one I said, "Do jazz hands," so they all did this. Isn't that lively? But yesterday our topic was the obstacle is the way, and that was a pretty in-depth conversation.
It was good.
Really good about how turning obstacles into opportunities, but it went a lot more deeper than that surface level advice.
It was a great conversation. We almost went 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy.
I was like, babe, maybe we can get this done. And so we didn't. I was thinking, like sometimes, it goes like an hour or whatever, a little bit longer. And we had like a pretty busy day yesterday because we were getting ready for World Unity Week. And so I was like, well, maybe it'll just go an hour. Oh my gosh, we were on for 2 hours, but that's because it was so rich. Our conversations are so rich, and everyone had so much to share. That's what I love about these groups is that everyone shares. Like they are all having an experience, and because they spend so much time together in the High Vibe Tribe, they feel really comfortable with each other. And so those barriers that would prevent them from speaking their truth or opening up their heart or sharing something that's vulnerable, it just isn't there. And so this gives us a real opportunity to assist each other as we're growing up together.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
great.
and
so fantastic.
Let's see who is here in the live chat. Is Mary Rose here? I think she might.
Well, Debbie's here. Deanne's here.
Crystal's
here.
Eileen''s usually here. Yeah, Lisa. That's Lisa. Well, Lisa.
Lisa's here.
Deanne, yeah. Okay, cool. But the birthday party that we're talking about on the 29th, that's free and open to the public. But outside of that, nearly every week we have a live Zoom call within our High Vibe Tribe community. So you have to be a member of that to be able to participate in those. And so we just encourage you to check it out if you want to become a part of this family and be able to make connections with folks all around the world who are vibing high. And by vibing high, that doesn't mean, in fact, you may be in the back of your head go, well, I'm really experiencing some challenges now. I'm not vibing high. I shouldn't be a part of that. Well, no, everyone in there is we just had a number of people that were really experiencing some challenges, and we honor them, and we don't gloss over that.
Oh, Mary Rose is here. She said, "I'm here."
Oh, cool. I thought so. Yeah. She usually is until she has to head off to.
Yeah. And so. Here, like High Vibe Tribe, it's kind of like your high vibing is kind of like your set point. Mm-hmm. And then life happens, and then it kind of dips down a little bit like this. And then, it goes back up again. And then it dips down again. And that's life, right? Because, it just kind of goes like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know what this is?
Flatlining?
That's dead. Like people want stability. You want to be stable. You want stability. That's dead. Yeah. That's nothing. So everybody's trying to get I just don't want to have any highs or any lows. I just want to be that. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well, they want all highs.
Yeah. No, you don't want all highs. I mean, just think about somebody tickling you in your rib cage, and they never stopped. And it just after a while, that gets really it becomes suffering. So we think we want it all to be always going up. Yeah. No, we don't. No, we don't. That's an illusion. That's not even real. You know, we want those ups and downs because you know what? In this place right here, we're learning something. We're learning something. You know, when we're up here like this, we're in the bliss of it. So we're not really learning a whole lot. We're experiencing the bliss of that high arc. But when we come down and when we hit those spots, because we were talking about the obstacle yesterday and how the obstacle is learning. So when we go down into those deeper zones, we're learning things. There's opportunities for us to learn so much there. So you want this.
Blessings.
You know, you do. You don't want stability. You don't want to be like that.
I heard it. I think of another example. Think of your favorite food. Have you ever like eaten something and like either you were hungry, but it was melting in your mouth. You're going, oh my God, this is the best salmon or whatever it is that you were eating, or dessert, whatever. But it could, think of something healthy,
Apple,
maybe. Yeah, you go, oh my God, this is amazing.
Blueberry.
Well, what if you had to eat that nonstop for 24 hours? Okay, you like that apple? Have some more apple. Have some more apple. Yeah, so you would. So that's another thing of all highs. So we want variety in our lives.
We need it.
And growth comes from those challenges and those hurdles, even though they're tough to handle.
They're tough to handle if you look at it that way.
Yeah, well, I mean, in some things, like extreme examples, passing away of someone close to you, you're not going to gloss that all. I'm not going to put a positive spin on somebody. Passing away. Although there's some blessings in the memories and all that. So we're not talking about extreme examples like that. We're talking about the typical things like, oh, I lost my job, or this relationship didn't work out, or whatever. Those things. Often in hindsight, we look back and go, oh, that was the best thing that could have ever happened.
Oh my gosh.
To me. All right. So
yeah.
So anyway, we kind of got off on a tangent here.
Good.
But High Vibe Tribe. Just go to bobbakerinspiration.com/tribe to learn more about that. And this is a place where, you can, if you want to hang out with people who will lift you up and support you in good times and bad. That's kind of what we do, and we get together virtually every week. In addition to a lot of other bells and whistles, it's on that page. You can learn more about it. Yeah,
and we offer a lot of opportunity to interact with each other and with us, and it's like a little more than $1 a day. So we try to keep it at a very, like the entry level is really accessible. We wanted to make it accessible to as many people as possible. So it's not a lot of money. However, it is a little bit of an investment. But boy, oh boy, do you get a lot of really awesome things.
Absolutely. So let's go to some of the comments. I know this is a little self-serving here, but we were just talking about it. But Lisa says the best investment you'll ever make is in yourself.
Absolutely.
And the High Vibe Tribe. Let's see. I'm just checking now, scrolling through, trying to find some. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find some things here.
You guys talk to each other a lot.
I know. Yeah, there's a lot of the, and this is great because a lot of the conversations are with each other, and so that would be out of context if I were to highlight them. CO says, "Good morning, High Vibe Tribe."
Right.
And let's
all of us.
Let's send her and Andy some love because I know they're doing some stuff.
Yolanda's here. Yolanda was saying, "No, I'm here too."
I know. Yeah.
Yes, Yolanda's part of our High Vibe Tribe community.
Shirley says hello from is that Lytton, British Columbia? Is what I'm guessing.
Lytton, British Columbia. Welcome, Shirley.
Awesome. Another Canadian.
I saw another first timer here too, Monica Diana
from Romania. That's fabulous.
Oh, welcome, Monica. Beautiful to have you here.
Fabulous. Robin Jones is coming to us from Nashville, Tennessee, a city we have visited many, many times.
That's right.
Crystal was in that photo that I shared earlier, and she says, jazz hands.
We had a good time.
Cincinnati, Ohio is represented there.
In the house.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. This is from earlier. Pooki is on fire. Okay, let's see here. So let me go to some anything new come in. Adele, our friend from the UK. I'm here.
Hello, Adele.
Watering my Christy Moharder, which we've known her off and on for a long time now.
Right. She says, good morning, Bob.
Good to see you. Deanne refers to her High Vibe Tribe membership as a life-saving investment. Wow, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Debbie says, invest in yourself. We know this is Haley just because we know what her handle is on YouTube here. She's a High Vibe Tribe member as well.
Denver, Colorado. in the house.
Michelle from Denver in the
Welcome,
house.
Welcome.
That is so cool. And we got hello from the Gulf Coast, South Texas. Loved your song, New Earth Rising.
Oh, why? Hi, Eli. Thank you. We're happy that you're here.
Beatrice from Croatia. Hey, Beatrice.
Welcome, Beatrice.
Is that the Beatrice that's also newly in the High Vibe tribe? It may be.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the main Beatrice that I'm familiar with. That's another thing. You become part of that global that community, and we get to know you pretty darn well.
Mm-hmm. And then too, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can post at any time. So like if you're in Australia, like Holly Ann is, she can post for what for us is in the middle of the night and it's her afternoon, and we can respond to that when we wake up. So it's really it just really spans the globe. There's so many benefits to it. Yeah, just come on in and see if you like it, and if you don't, then you can just cancel. Yeah, you can unsubscribe and cancel.
Yes, so speaking of the new song, so yeah, we're going to be talking about New Earth Rising, World Unity Week, 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. It's a mouthful there, but we're also going to be, we've already debuted the song on YouTube. We did that a couple days ago, but we're going to play again our new theme song called New Earth Rising. That's going to come after our talk about it. But right now, let's just go ahead and celebrate our first-timers, people showing up here, and also all the dads and father figures, anyone who is celebrating Father's Day. We have a group of people who assemble every morning. They're so dedicated. We so appreciate them, and they're next door in Studio B. I'm selling that pretty well, aren't I? And it's amazing because
this is one of your favorite parts.
Because it is, and they we don't have like assigned uniforms, but they just decided to like wear the same clothes every time they show up here, and they sit in the exact same seats. And
somebody needs to take them to the laundromat.
I know. I think hopefully they're washing them maybe in between the Sundays. But yes, so they're assembled next door, and this time, what do we have to bribe them with, or entice them to show up this morning? We always serve them a little something. Started off with coffee and
golden kiwis.
Golden kiwi. Is there a golden? Oh, that's right. We bought some golden kiwi, and it was great. So and it was so good that we bought a bulk amount, went to Costco, loaded up on it. And
a whole case.
Each of them had their little sliver, spoonful of golden kiwi, and I think they're amped up. And whatever Pooki was drinking earlier, I think they had some of that too. So this is our group. We're gonna cut to camera 2 over in Studio B and have them celebrate you. This is for all the fathers, first timers, and everyone who's just doing.
This is funny.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. I always crack up with a guy at the end doing the Home Alone bit there. All right, there you go. That is for you. So thank you all. Enjoy the what's left of the kiwi. All right, Pooki, are you ready now to talk about our main topic? It's called
Am I ever?
It's called New Earth Rising. 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. Mm-hmm. And then behind us, if you would lean the other way there, World Unity Week, which is June 17 through 24, and New Earth Rising is the theme. So we got a lot to unpack there. There's World Unity Week. The theme of it is New Earth Rising, and then there's this 99 Days of Peace Through Unity that extends through September. So this is kind of your baby.
Yeah.
Because there's an organization called Unity Earth that you've been involved with for nearly 3.5 years, or over 3 years.
Yeah.
And so why don't you take it away and explain piece by piece, within reason,
within the time allotted.
Yeah. There's no time limit here. No. So where do we start? With,
oh my gosh.
With World Unity Week?
World Unity Week. Well, really that says it all. Mm-hmm. World Unity. Right? That together we are unified. And there have been a lot of things that there are so many things that can divide us if we allow them to. Mm-hmm. Right? We have to be living that proclamation of one global family. Right? And we all get to have have our own thoughts about things. Like there's no one way that anything is done. There's thousands and thousands of ways in which any one thing can be done, right? So it's so beautiful in World Unity Week where we acknowledge that everyone has a role in playing in the emergence of the new Earth rising. And the new Earth rising is the theme for this year. And this is all about, like there are so many people that are waking up now. And they're waking up to like the truth and whatever truth means for you. But people are waking up and they're kind of figuring out that maybe things aren't as they thought they were, or maybe things aren't as they appeared to be. Maybe there's something else that's happening. Right. And as that's occurring, as we're waking up to the truth of who we are, maybe that's what it is. People are waking up to the truth of who they are. And when they discover who they really are, then it kind of like some things kind of change for you, like you begin to see the world in a different way. World Unity Week is dedicated to bringing to you hope in our future and our collective future together as a global family. All of the things that are presented, and so we have, let's see here, Bob, can you share your screen?
Yes,
Can you do that?
I can. I'm also
All right.
also responding to my daughter and by text. It's his father's. But yeah, so go ahead. I'll scroll through.
Oh, well, wait, can you,
I can.
can you,
You want to go to the homepage first?
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to give me a second here.
Okay, I'm trying to double duty here. Anyhow, World Unity Week, this is our 4th year of doing this, and this is an opportunity for you to kind of look around the world and see all the amazing things that are happening. Because you know what? The media is filled with all of this negative stuff, of things that we should be afraid of or concerned about, or, it doesn't really paint a really beautiful picture for our future. In World Unity Week, we have all of these organizations. Go to where it's co-produced by,
Down
right
here?
there. We have all of these organizations that are dedicated, that have been in operation, maybe some of them for decades, and have been bringing about this message of that we can live together on an earth where all of our needs are met, where we're one global family, and we can live together in peace and in harmony, and that there are solutions to some of the challenges that we face. Right? We get to. Let me see if I can do this, Bob. World Unity Week is an ecosystem of multiple spaces called convergence rooms. There's rooms in there about peace building and partnering with nature, intentional community living. They talk about integral cities and eco-regions, community-led eco-centered governance, and trauma healing, right? A lot of trauma since COVID. And then the awakening consciousness. These are just some of the topics that are covered during our 8 days together. And World Unity Week just launched yesterday. So now we're in day 2. And when you go to the website, at the very top, you can see here where when you just go to worldunityweek.org, you'll be taken to this page immediately. Now you see that little yellow button. You can click on that to register. However, you don't need to do that in order to look at the schedule of events. You can just see that little bar across the top, and there it has all events, all rooms, all Facebook events. And the One Stream is a place where you can see the broadcast, the live broadcast. It's kind of like a TV channel where you can just pop in. Now here, as we're looking at all these events, you can see the things that are being featured. We have Grassroots Empowerment for a Global Change by Purpose Earth, Sacred Padres Passion, a father and a family conversation. You have girls' voices speaking into the silence, infinite love of potential of the future, a meditation. So many offerings that are designed to empower us as a global community to move forward, bringing forth the solutions that we face as a collective global family, right? And then there's a lot of indigenous wisdom sharing, the ancestors and the 4 directions, a ceremony, a sharing, and a workshop. And then we have this extraordinary the next octave of love and the sacred geometry, the awakening world. This is a powerful thing too, the prophecies of the indigenous people. And we're just this is the day that we're on right now. This is June the 18th. Grandmothers sharing their wisdom. So there's all kinds of opportunities for you to engage. And there's this daily coherence pulse right there. That is Julie Kroll, and she does basically a recap of all of the events because, believe it or not, we have 25 convergence rooms. And in each room, they may have up to 3 or 4 offerings a day, and we're doing this over a week. So there's like 500 offerings that are being presented during World Unity Week. And guess what, folks? These are from people just like you and me. Right? Everyone is invited to participate in this. Oh, look, there's our Melanie Beamer. See, intuitive messages from the Divine Gaia. Stop, babe, right there at the top of the page. That's our Melanie Beamer. Last year, when I was sharing about World Unity Week, Melanie went and registered and she signed up to be a room steward. And this year, she is hosting her own class. And so it's made for people like you and me, even if you're just like one person and you have a vision, like you want to do something like, just like passing out like love notes or whatever. That is something that you could do in our 99 days of peace through unity. So this right here is World Unity Week. This is going to be going on for the next week. The closing ceremony will be on Saturday.
I wasn't sharing any of that, apparently.
Oh,
Darn it. They were just seeing us. Sorry about that.
dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Put it in. Can you share it now?
Yeah. Now we're there.
Okay. Well, all right. Now we're there. Take him back to the. Are you there now?
Yeah.
Okay. Take him back to the registration page. Let's go through this pretty quick.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks.
All right. See, this is the landing page. When you put in worldunityweek.org, this is where you'll come. That little register button, you can click on that. However, you don't need to in order to see the schedule. And go ahead and we'll just kind of scroll through. So this is all events. You can look at different rooms. You can look at just Facebook events. And this is where you get to see some of the events that are being presented. We have many people that are sharing, right? A lot. A lot is being offered here, and there's great opportunity for you to participate in this. So when you go there, you can click on the more info, click on the Awakening World, that right there. Click on that and more info. When you click on more info, scroll down a little bit, Bob. You can see a little bit more about what this event is. Oh, he doesn't really have a lot in there. That's Scott Katamas. He's amazing. We were just on his show last night sharing our song. Let's see if we can find something else. How about the new moon ceremony, igniting seeds for the new earth rising. Now see right here, when you click on that link for more info, you can find out who the presenter is. It's Danalia Castell, the listening field. Oh my gosh, I love her. She's so amazing.
Get the Zoom link there, the Facebook link.
Zoom
you
link.
can add it to a calendar.
You can add it to your calendar.
Yeah.
All kinds of good stuff. So there's so many things because there's so many offerings. Now, the other thing I want to make you aware of is that with so many offerings, it's going to be hard for you to catch all of them in this 1 week, right? It would be impossible, actually, because there are so many things happening at the same time. However, you can... we are recording a lot of these, and these are going to be archived, so you can go back and listen to these again. So I would highly suggest that you do register, because when you register, then that means you get some linky love from us. From World Unity Week, we send you some love. This is our One World. This is Room 1. This is where all of our plenaries are.
It's like the main stage.
It is the main stage.
Yeah.
This is where our featured speakers are, like the big dogs. Like I think they have Neil Donald Walsh this year, Reverend Michael Beckwith, the Reverend who married Bob and I, has often appeared here. Oh yeah, I see Neil Donald's picture. And then we have visionaries and masters from all over the world. Vandana Shiva, which is an incredible. I mean, if you can make her her talk, she's all about sustainability. And here we go. Events in Room 1. Global Change by Purpose Earth. And these are all about how is it that we navigate this time when we begin to look in a broader scale. How is it that we navigate this time together and create a world that works for everybody? And if you kind of like think about it from where you are, it kind of looks like it's, oh my God, it's almost impossible. Mm-hmm. But when you look at it like that, when you go into that, even if you just go into the schedule, just to give yourself hope for humanity and the future that we all share together, do that. And that's what World Unity Week does for me. It inspires me. It's like, oh my gosh, these people are so amazing and what they have to offer. And they're just people just like you and me that have a vision, and then that this is a platform in which they can share. So the invitation for you is to come in and participate with us. There's another part of this. So The beginning of World Unity Week was yesterday. And then we have another week. It's at the fall equinox. It's called Peace Weekend, where a lot of peace events are happening. Lots of things happen during this week, and so it's like celebrating peace. So that space in between now, in between like the summer solstice and the fall equinox, that space in between those two dates was counted out, and it was 99 days. And so then we decided that, wow, there were so many people that wanted to participate in World Unity Week. We had to make a bigger container so that we could make room for all of you and all of your sharing, because everything that you have to offer the world is so important, no matter what it is, right? And so we opened up this space in between that's called 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. And when you register for World Unity Week, there's a little drop-down menu that'll show up, and it'll ask you if you would like to declare a mission for the 99 days. And your mission could just be, like I said, passing out love notes and in your town, or whatever.
It can also be personal, like I can write a book or create a screenplay or whatever it is. Yeah,
Right.
Something that you're going to do to contribute to yourself and the world. Right.
Right, a contribution that you would make. So there are just so many ways that you could participate. So that 99 days is, do you have a vision? Like my son had a vision for just one bag. And just one bag is where you would just take one grocery bag, like in one of those little plastic bags, and you would just pick up the trash in your neighborhood, or you just pick up the trash somewhere. And it was a just one bag thing. And that would be a perfect idea for World Unity Week, where he could promote that. And that doesn't mean that you have to do something every day. Some people are doing 10 things. They're doing something every 9 days. Some people are just having one offering, or they're doing something once a month. It doesn't matter how often, the frequency. But what's the most important thing I want you to acknowledge and realize is that this is available for you. If you have a vision, if there's something that your heart's been calling you to, that this is an opportunity for you to share your medicine with the world, right? And so go and register on, your daughter's here, babe.
I was waiting for a little pause there. So
Go and register on World Unity Week and say, and join us, whether you're participating or whether you're just attending. But more than anything, the reason that you come here every week is because you want to be instilled with a lot of good energy and start your week off in a great way. Well, this right here, this will inspire you for our future as a collective global family. It really will.
I believe we have a first timer, someone joining us on the live stream, leaving a comment for the first time. As far as I'm aware, and it's appropriate that it's on Father's Day, because this is my daughter right there, my one and only
And
child.
your grandson.
Yeah, the dog, her dog. So her full name, that's actually her full, Kelly Ray Baker, but she goes by Ray, R-A-E. And so let's all say hi to Ray, R-A-E, and we're going to be getting together with this lovely being who I love and adore so much a little bit later today. Spend some time together on Father's Day. That's what I got distracted. I was sending her a text. She was asking me when we wanted to meet. Probably didn't realize we were streaming live, and I sent her the link and then forgot to share the screen. My apologies, but it was worth that. Yes. So this is what. So my darling daughter, if you're still there, I don't know how busy you are. We've been doing this every Sunday morning, as you probably know, for 2.5 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Our kids don't come here.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've had enough of us.
Yeah. That's just a dad thing.
It's so cute. It's
But
all
you're
good.
gonna be hearing some jokes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity. Come and join us. Come get into some of the plenaries. Come get infused with solutions that we are facing, that we're challenged with. Because we look at pollution, we look at like the sustainability issues, we look at water. I mean, it's a huge thing. There are a lot of ancient prophecies that speak to this, and there are a lot of indigenous wisdom that will be shared. So many amazing opportunities for you to supercharge your being with hope for the future, right? Because when you look out in there, the media is not selling hope. They're not selling a pretty picture of what the future is going to look like, right? And really, here's the reality: is that we get to create our own world, and that's what we're doing here at Unity Earth. Is we're creating our own world. We're not focused on what's wrong in the world. We're focused on how we can solve those challenges. Right? We're focused on the solutions rather than sitting around and just complaining about it. We're focused on, okay, so that exists. What am I going to do about that? How can I make a difference in that? How can I change that? Right? And just becoming aware and becoming an advocate and begin and here's something really important that you can do just right where you are, and it doesn't require anything other than your thought. And just begin to just dive into that thought of a new earth is rising and that we're rising together in love, and that I'm a part of that, right? I'm a part of that. I can see it. I can see the hope in the future. Right? You just begin to like walk in the world in that way, like, no. The world is changing. And the reality of it is that in order for the new earth to rise, something has to fall. And it is falling. And that's what we're seeing right now. Is we're seeing the falling down of the systems that aren't working for us. They're not serving us. And so as that is falling down, something else is emerging. It's like that phoenix. The phoenix rises out of the ashes, rises out of the destruction. And that is us. We are the phoenix. We are rising in this time, and we're rising together. So, yeah. Yeah, if you would like to like how is Pookie always so happy all the time? It's because I'm surround myself with people like this, and they instill hope in my future. And yeah, and the beautiful thing is that I already know that love wins. I already know that we achieve peace. I already know it. I already been shown it, right? And so I live from that knowing, and I walk the world in that way. Right? And knowing that this is what it looks like on the way to peace and unity and to a new earth rising. This is what it looks like. And it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Right?
Indeed. Obviously, this is a topic that Pookie is very passionate about. I want to thank all of you. Hopefully, my daughter was able to catch a lot of the comments being left. I think you definitely were helping up the cool factor. She's past the point of thinking her dad is uncool. I think we're, but still,
I remember those days.
Yes, middle school, early high school, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
But no, she's an awesome human. I'm so proud to be her dad, and thank you for chiming in and welcoming her, which I knew that you all would.
Of course they would.
And hopefully, she's catching some of those comments.
Uh-huh.
So we don't have any prepared New Earth Rising affirmations, but Pookie, you had agreed to improvise some on the spot.
Oh.
Do you want to do those?
Yeah. Okay, so then before I do that, let me just explain something else too. So the new earth rising, the way that the earth is rising, the way that the frequency of the planet is being lifted is by our love. And so when we're acting loving, when we're being loving, when we love our lives, when we love, we raise the vibration of the planet. And so like there's a thing that's called the Schumann resonance, and the Schumann resonance, basically what they do is they test the frequency of the earth at all times. So they can see when when disasters, like when 9/11 occurred, there was a huge emotional spike, right? So many people all over the world were feeling the energy of that. So there was this huge emotional spike that's shown that. And or when there were earthquakes or disasters, or when the tsunamis and like these big events, it shows up on the Schumann resonance because the energy of the people, right? And so we are the ones that are guiding the field. We're the ones that are determining the frequency of the earth. We are. Right? So we are the new earth rising. What our love is what's lifting the planet. And then when we do it together, we amplify even more. So it makes it even more powerful, right? And so as we're lifting this earth, like this week right now, it's going to be a really powerful week all over the world because we are activating love in a really, 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 really dynamic way. And so for our affirmations today, they're going to be all around this new earth rising and our contribution to that. So
Pookie will say them, and I'll repeat them after her. You can say them along with me.
Mm-hmm. So ready? Here we go. I am the new earth rising.
I am the new earth rising.
My love matters all over the world.
My love matters all over the world.
I am a significant part of the rebuilding of this new earth.
I am a significant part of the rebuilding of this new earth.
Everything I do matters, and my heart is activated in love.
Everything I do matters, and I am activated in love.
Your heart.
Your heart. Okay. The longer you make them, the least likely I'm going to get them right. But close enough.
Together we are one global family.
Together, we are one global family.
I matter and I make a difference.
I matter and I make a difference.
I love myself and I love my life.
I love myself and I love my life.
Yay!
Yay! Good job there, babes. You just woke up Keone. Because I know Keone Watch is in full effect here. So, cool. So Clara was just re-emphasizing some of those there. Together, we are one global family. Everything I do matters. I am the new earth rising. All right. Yes, that's
Yeah, you are. You are the new earth rising. We are rising together in love.
very cool. All right. So some of you know that we debuted a song a few days ago. Basically, the short story is there's a gentleman named Ben Bowler. He lives in Australia. He is the executive director of a nonprofit organization called Unity Earth. And Ben is kind of, even though he always gives credit to the amazing array of hundreds of people that are involved in putting this thing on. He's sort of like overseeing it, and is probably responsible for its existence. This is the fourth year, right, of doing an online event called World Unity Week. And I finally got to meet him when we went to LA and hang out with him. He's an awesome guy, along with a bunch of other folks that Pooki has known for years. But he challenged us. He really loves our music, and he says the theme for this year's World Unity Week is New Earth Rising. I would love for you to write a song or a theme song with that idea in mind. And he likes kind of the rock edge or whatever so he wanted it to be like an anthem. And so this is what we created. It's only been played a handful of times, so very well may be the first time that you've heard it. We're not going to play it acoustically. This is the studio, like recorded version, home studio. And so I'm going to play that for you now. And so, and there's no video or anything that goes to it. You'll just see Pooki and I bopping away. So this is a time to get up if you have the opportunity, if you're driving or whatever. Just do it safely, but get up and dance around and move to this song and sing along as soon as you know what the lyrics are. You ready? Here we go. Here's New Earth Rising.
We are rising in power all over the world. Our hearts hold the visions of our ancestors before. We are a new Together we will stand.
Rising up, rise, a new earth rising, rise, it's a new earth rising, rise, new earth rising, rising in love, we rise,
A new earth rising.
rise,
New earth rising.
rise,
New earth rising.
rising in love, we rise, it's a new earth rising, rise, see the new earth rising, rise, feel the new earth rising, rising in love, we rise,
New earth rising.
rise,
New earth rising.
rise,
New earth rising.
rising in love, we rise, we rise, we rise, we rise, rising up. There you go.
Could you feel that? We're rising in love together. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. You know, and every Sunday we make a contribution to that field, that energy, that love field. We all do. We're doing it right now. So good. So
So thanks for the positive feedback. A lot of people have been sending us lovely words about the new song and the impact that it's having on them. I want to say, hey, we have Mermaid Melody is in the house here. She's not the only mermaid person that we know.
no, that's wonderful. But look what she's saying.
Where's that?
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, friends. It helps them a lot in the algorithm of YouTube.
I like the way Mermaid Melody
Oh,
thinks.
Mermaid Melody, thank you so much for that.
Welcome. Is this your
Oh,
your first time here, or have we seen you here before? I'm not sure that we.
not sure that
have.
we've seen you before, but
Yeah.
welcome, Mermaid Melody. And yeah, you know what? That's true. So look, all it just takes is just a little hit on that button. You know, you can hit the thumbs up button, but you know what's even better? Hit the subscribe button. Because if you hit the subscribe button, all you're doing is you're telling YouTube that you enjoy what we do. Now, if you don't like what we're doing, don't hit the button.
Don't hit the button.
Don't hit the button. But if you do, I mean, if this really like nurtures you, if you feel like you're being fed here, then let YouTube know. Because then what happens is it allows us to be shared. YouTube shares us on a broader realm. You know, they share us out more to the community as far as promotion. So that's one way that you can really help us. If we're helping you, that's one way you can really help us.
I've mentioned this before. 60% of people who watch my videos are not subscribers, so that includes you. Subscribe. And you add to, we're heading toward within some number of weeks.
We
So
have a goal for 1 million.
well, yeah, but we're yes, but the next milestone is 350,000,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we're on the verge of.
We're on the
We're going to
verge
hit
of.
that. And we'll celebrate that when
And we'll get to 1 million.
we get to it.
However,
So-
you know, and we were playing this game like this collective consciousness of like holding that together. So when you think of us and you think of our subscribers, just in your mind, just go 1 million. Thank you.
Also, let's hold a vision to double the number of members of our High Vibe tribe.
Oh
too.
yeah, let's do that too.
So yeah, we can set all kinds of goals.
I think
But
we did already.
we may have. Haley, thank you very much for the kind words. Your best friend Trish there.
Oh, there's my Trishy.
Love it.
That's my sister.
Clara says love it.
I might see her today.
Deanne, this is my new favorite song.
Oh, wonderful.
Love both of your voices. Love it. Thank you. I know we're focusing on just praise here, but thank you for all the kind words. There's Tiffany joining
Oh
us
yeah, my
again.
Tiffany in Illinois. How are you doing? Say hi to Mike for me. Yeah, I would love to see her too.
She's been here before, but it's been a while. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's Bob Pooki, my soul food. We are soul food. Thank you, CEO. Appreciate that. Utopia, yes. New Earth Rising. Love is in the air. For some reason, when I glanced at that, I said, love the hair. I thought that's what it said.
Well, that too.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. That is awesome. All right. Very cool. So thanks for allowing us to share that with you. We're going to eventually work on an acoustic version of that. We just haven't, it's been a studio song so far, but as soon as we work it up, we'll probably be playing it with the guitar at some point.
That'd be great.
All right. So now we're going to continue along. Oh, first, I'm sorry. Let me pause there for a second. Thank you so much, Jillian. We appreciate you. Beautiful song. We are so fortunate, Bob and Pooki, have united to spread love and light through the world. That is our mission this week and every week and every day. It's we try to do something along those those lines. And yeah, so if you're on YouTube, and like, this doesn't affect you on Facebook if you're watching there. But on YouTube, in the same area where you can leave a chat, there should be like a little $ icon, and YouTube gives you the ability to send a little something to and thank the creator. It's unavailable on a lot of channels, but if you want to use that, like Jillian just did, feel free to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, show your
Awesome.
love. And then all right. So right now, let me pause again for that. So right now, it's time for a fan favorite. I like
Keone's
to
getting
think.
ready. He's getting ready.
Keone likes it too because this is It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner. So when I looked at today's date for significant things that happened in history, it did not take me very long to figure out what the topic for today's humor section will be. And yes, actually, I just realized that last week we had talked about just doing a whole bunch of this dad jokes and random topics.
Right. Because
Father's Day, dad joke. I typically, these are definitely dad jokes. And so we'd be really appropriate. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity since it was this particular thing happened. June 18th in 1942, Sir Paul McCartney was born, I think in Liverpool. This was as shocking to me. That means today Paul turns 81 years old. Is that hard to believe? Like, isn't that amazing? He's actually in really good shape for what I follow him in various ways on social media. But 81 years old, Paul McCartney. Oh my gosh. And so I just thought we would do some things related to Paul McCartney and the Beatles for some one-liners here. So Pooki, are you ready? I'm a huge Beatles fan. Believe me, I have a lot of respect for that band, and they're so.
oh my gosh, they changed musical history.
Oh my god, yeah. And so
So many ways.
this is not in a disrespectful way, but just in a dad joke kind of way. All right, so I'm going to cue up my sound effects here. Hang on a second. Let me pull that down so it's not too loud. Here we go. Pooki, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You
Keone,
know,
are you ready?
these are our Paul McCartney / Beatles dad jokes. Okay.
Okay.
A Danish person will not be nostalgic about the old Beatles songs, but a Norwegian would.
Why is that,
I'm sorry, Norwegian Wood was a song about.
Bub? I didn't get it.
You jumped the gun.
First joke, I didn't even get.
So some of these, don't.
I was trying to be the straight man. Like I was trying to do my thing. Like Bob's telling me, like, okay, so when I ask a question, you gotta just, like be the straight man. I'm like, what is a straight man?
That was the setup and the joke all at one time. So
Right,
it
okay.
so it
Let me
kinda
know when that's
flew-
happening.
Yeah, their timing was a little behind.
Why is
on
that,
one.
Bob?
So-
That was probably funnier than the joke.
So this is another one that probably is not a question. You could just laugh hysterically after you hear it.
Okay.
All right. You know that my dad is obsessive about his vinyl collection, and he owns every single Beatles record except for one. I think he needs help. Help is the name of an album.
I got it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And then, what did all the Beatles say back in the 60s when John got married again? They said, oh, no. What is Yoko's last name? Okay, I don't have to explain it here.
Babe.
Oh, how can you tell if how can you tell if you have an authentic Beatles shirt?
How?
It has a Ringo round the collar. All right. Oh, what happened? This is a really obscure one. What happened when the Beatles took their kids to the Australian outback?
I have no idea.
A Ringo ate their babies. I think that's either from Seinfeld or something. It's like, I don't know the origin of that. A dingo ate your yeah. So if you don't get it, that's okay. It's just for me. Oh, so here's a longer one.
Okay.
So when they were kids,
Right.
a teacher asked Paul McCartney, "What is the second letter of the alphabet?" And he wasn't sure, but because Paul found himself in a time of trouble, John came to him and whispered words of wisdom: "Letter B, letter B."
my God.
I didn't say they were good. I said they were dad jokes. Okay. So I'm ramping up to some shorter, funnier ones. I always like to end strong, So here we are. Why did the Beatles cross the road? For the album cover. That's, what was that album? Abbey Road.
Abbey Road.
Yeah. Oh, what drink do the Beatles like most? Lemonade. Okay. Why was Paul McCartney abruptly removed from the marathon?
Why?
He was banned on the run. I almost didn't do that one. I'm glad I kept it in. Oh, I once saw the Beatles hop into a sedan after a show. Yeah.
Yeah?
It was a Fab 4-door. Okay. Yeah, 2 more left. How did the Beatles like their Pop-Tarts, Pookie?
I have no idea.
Strawberry filled forever. And finally, did you know the Beatles wrote a song about chocolate candy and laundry detergent?
No way.
It was called Twix and Shout. And this has been a special Dad's Joke Beatles version of It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner. So I didn't know the story behind the Jillian says the dingo was a real case of a woman claiming that a dingo took her baby. It was later determined that she was telling the truth. Okay, so a dingo took my baby. Okay. Oh. Melly says, these are actually good, Bob. I'm enjoying them.
And Jillian says, love it, Bob. Love it when Bob wings it.
Wings. Oh, I missed that. What did she say? Jillian's always good. Yeah, so feel free to supply your own Beatles joke. They just got back. Hey, just got back. What did I miss? Get back to where you once belong. Good one. The album cover. These are fantastic. Letter B. I love it. Yes, I need this. I need this this encouragement, this validation that I am funny.
That's right.
That was on Seinfeld. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I never knew that. I think the original references. Okay, cool.
That's funny. I'm so out of pop culture. I've been out of pop culture for like 30 years.
Oh my God.
But some of the stuff, like some of it I get, but some of it I'm like, I don't get that.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. I saw it. There was a lot of stuff here. I missed. Hang on a second. Where is it? Where did I see it? I was explaining the jokes. Oh, happiness is a warm pun. So, happiness is a warm gun was a Beatles song. So, I just assume that everyone is as familiar with Beatles. You got to some of those deep cuts. All right, I'm going to remind you once again that if you want more of this fun and frivolity with an 80s music thrown in on a week from Thursday, June 29th, we're going to be having, it's actually my actual birthday.
It's his actual
my
birthday.
actual, I will not be 81. I'll be a little younger than a lot younger than that. But yeah, it starts at 8 p.m. Sorry, I left out the time of day, 8 p.m. Eastern, Thursday, June 29th is when we start. Probably be a 90-minute, party. But it's an 80s theme, so I'm going to be playing a lot of 80s music. Pookie will join me on some stuff. Maybe we'll do some Sweet Dreams are made of this. Maybe some groove
Some
is
funk.
in the
Let's do
groove
some
is in the
funk.
funk. Yeah, I'm going to have to learn some We Got the Funk. So. And we're encouraging you, and actually Lisa Shepard. By the way, let's give Lisa again a little hand there. She's our magical, magnificent moderator here on Sunday mornings. She's the welcome wagoneer, if you will. She's the head honcho of helpfulness in our High Vibe Tribe community. When you join, she's the first one that you hear from. Make sure you're getting set up. If you have any questions or
She's
issues,
amazing.
And so yeah, she actually encouraged us to do like an '80s theme party. Encouraging people can dress up if you want, maybe have a Zoom background, just do something '80s related. It's not necessary, but we're just trying to make it even more fun. But this is free and open to the public. However, I'm not going to give the direct Zoom link in the public thing, just to cut down on the on Zoom bombers and so on. And so all you have to do is be on my email list. Many of you already are, but if you're not, it's really easy to do. Lisa's going to be there's in the descriptions on both Facebook and YouTube. There's a link where you can get on the email list. Lisa's going to pop it in the comments too. You just go to bobbakerinspiration.com. And right on there on the homepage, there is you can get on it by also getting this free ebook. Oh, wait a second. Do I have? Maybe I don't have it. Well, here's a high vibe tribe. So if you go to the homepage of bobbakerinspiration.com, maybe I should share that, huh? I'm making the same mistake that I did last time. So when you go to bobbakerinspiration.com, this is so you can either click on get your free ebook, you can scroll down, click here to get your free. So when you get on the email list, and we also give you this free ebook that Pooki and I created, spent like a good month getting this, creating this ebook for you called How to Turbocharge Your Life, 5 Steps to Unleashing Your Purpose, Passion, and Play. Many of you are already signed up for this, so you're already on the list. Unless you unsubscribe, then you're not getting that. But you can, or you can go to this page, same thing, and you'll click here, and it'll take you to this page. You fill out your name and your email, click submit, and then you're on the list. And in addition to getting some follow-up emails about this free ebook, we'll also, I'll be in the coming weeks, I'll be sending out the registration, the free registration link to get the to get the Zoom link to join the party. And so,
hey, maybe we should have a best costume contest.
Maybe you think so?
Yeah.
Like have like prizes and stuff?
Yeah, like books and stuff.
Okay, maybe we'll add that in. Yeah, wear your '80s stuff is what Lisa's saying there.
Yeah, wear it.
So what do you think? Should we have an '80s costume contest?
Yeah, let's do it. '80s costume contest.
Okay, we're adding that on the fly here.
All right, you win free books, music downloads,
But yeah,
all kinds of stuff.
right before the pandemic, I started for like a year or so before the pandemic came. I was playing out with something called Acoustic '80s with Bob Baker and Friends. So I called it that because if I wanted to, I can go in and do a show on my own. But if people were available, like Pooki, whenever she was available, we had like 3 other friends who were singers who, if they were available, they would come by, and I had rehearsed a couple of songs with them. And it was a lot of fun, and so I'm well versed on the '80s music, and so but rarely get a chance to play it, and so this is my yearly opportunity to. It's my birthday. I can do what I want, right?
Yeah, I want to see who shows up with Farrah Fawcett hair.
You got to have the big hair, right? Yes. So we will have some kind of costume contest. We'll figure out a prize and how
It's gonna be fun.
and how we're gonna vote or whatever. But
Well, you know what? I mean, yeah, okay, it's all good. I love costuming. Just to let you know.
you do. So what are you gonna wear for the '80s theme?
I'm already figuring it out in my mind.
Where are we here? We got to play one more original song. We don't have to. We're going to. We get to, and we're going to. We're going to wrap things up. So this. Let me grab the guitar.
Do it.
And this is a song that actually ended up being used as the theme song 2 years ago. No spandex, Bob.
Yeah, that won't be happening.
I might wear them. I just won't stand up.
Oh, no.
Perms.
You know what? You couldn't wear them.
I should show some of that night. I should show some of my '80s band photos.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that would be good. So here this song 2 years. The song we're about to do 2 years ago in 2021 was actually used as the theme song for World Unity Week. Then, or part of it was used in some of their promotions. So this is actually the second time we've been involved in the theme song for World Unity Week.
I know, it's such an honor.
I can't believe this song was written about 2.5 years ago already. But it's a good one. We played it before, and basically, I need to do this. Why don't you tell them, the genesis of this song or how it came about while I do this real quick.
So, there's a lot of songs about our oneness, right? And you tell it.
Taking care of that. There are a lot of songs that use the phrase "We are one." It's in the kind of this kind of global spiritual peace, community.
We have songs like that.
And we've used it before.
We'll probably use it again.
We probably will, and it's a great sentiment because it sums it all up. We are one. It's 3 words. It's short, sweet, and simple. Yeah, we're not separate individuals. That it speaks to a lot of things that are valid. But whenever something becomes a cliche, like especially in a creative realm, I'm always to myself like, how can we express this in a different way or in a fresh way that says the same thing? Just use some different words, just so we're not. Just so we're a little bit different, And so this is what came out of that setting that intention.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Now is the time for all nations to rise, united in one vision for all of mankind, standing strong as a force field of love and light, in peace and love and harmony. We will unite. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, hear the call, you are invited. Hey, you are invited. Reach out your hands to your fellow man. It's time we come together and take a stand. We are strong when we walk the earth hand in hand, bringing hope and light and unity across the land. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, hear the call, you are invited. Na 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 na, 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 na 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 na. Na 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 na, na 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 na. We are united,
No, not divided.
yeah. We are united,
We are not divided.
yeah. We are united,
No, not divided.
oh yeah. We are united,
We are not divided.
we come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, stronger than ever, not divided. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. We're coming together, hear the call, you are invited. We come from the same source, a powerful love force. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do. We come from the same source. We are all born of love, right?
Does that do it? Does that sum up? We are one. Just
Yeah.
using some different words.
We do. We come that from that source of love. We're all infinite beings created from the heart of the divine. And we're here on a dynamic mission and
So
very, very powerful.
we'll give you one last chance here before we wrap things up. Go ahead and post in the comments there your takeaways. I should have asked that before the song, but I didn't. So we can do it now. What's something that you're going to take away here on World Unity Week? What's something that you're going to take away from this whole concept of 99 days of peace through unity, coming together? We come from the same source. Let us know here.
Yep. We're all one.
You both look amazing. Thank you. Happy World Unity Week. Love wins. We are one.
Yeah,
Yay.
love wins. Absolutely, love wins. Never forget that love wins. When your heart is feeling heavy and you feel like, wow, how are we going to get out of this? Your job is not the how.
Mm.
You know, don't get stuck in the how. How it's done is not your job. Your job is to just hold the vision, right? And then when you get now, but however, let me just make a point here because this is important. Taking action is important, right? So it's not enough for us to just like, oh, and it's a lot, but not enough. Oh, the world is a beautiful place. Oh, the new earth is rising. Oh, we're moving towards peace and unity. Oh, peace. This is another theme of World Unity Week. Peace on earth, on the whole earth by 2030. That's 7 years, right? There are huge initiatives right now there's a community of people that are going to be traveling the globe over the next 7 years, and they're going to be activating peace cities all over the world. And you actually you can participate. That's one of the ways you can participate. You could declare your city as a peace city within this organization. There are ways, like if you don't have an idea of something but you want to participate in something, there are so many opportunities. You can just go into that World Unity Week on the homepage and click the events and see the missions. If you can get to missions, you can look at those missions and you can join missions that are already in place, that are already the structure is set up. Let's just say, like for me, I don't want to organize something, but do I want to participate? You bet I do. So I can go into missions and I can look and like, oh wow, that would be awesome. I could ignite my city as a peace city. Or oh wow, that would be awesome. I could plant a peace pole in my city or in my yard or at my church. Right? I could plant a peace pole. I could be and so like there are so many different ways. So if you're sitting there thinking like, well, I'm just a small person and I don't really have a vision for the world, or I've never really thought about it because I'm so distracted with my own personal life, right? Because your personal life can get distracting, right? Work and play and family and all the things. It can be very distracting. You can go to World Unity Week and you can engage in a mission where you can just participate as a single individual. And just like maybe they have a mission where they're going to meditate at this specific time every day. And that doesn't even require you to leave your house. You can just sit down and tap into that collective field with them and you can participate in that way. So let me just say to you, you have an opportunity here to make a difference. You do. And you don't have to have like these, well, I'm not a big organization. I don't have these big ideas. You don't need them. But you know what? All these big ideas need people to participate and to support them. And that could be the role that you play. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not hosting events this weekend or this week. Right? But what I am doing, I'm just going to go in there and support them. And even what I'm doing right here, right now is supporting World Unity Week. Right? Because why do I do this? Because I think that it's important for us to know that there is hope out there and there are people out there that are doing good in the world and that are talking about the challenges that we face as a global family in a very positive, healthy, compassionate way. Amazing, the stuff that's coming up. You'll be amazed. I mean, I'm amazed.
Okay, we're going to end by highlighting several comments here, and then we're going to sign off. So Sandra says, love one another.
Mm-hmm.
These are like top takeaways. What's the final thought? A little, icing on the cake here. Pamela says, everything I do is a powerful way to steer the direction in love and unity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Haley says, we come from a powerful love source.
We do. Call it whatever
Indeed.
you call it. It's all the same thing.
Lisa has every act of kindness sends ripples out into the world, raising the collective vibration, making the world a better place for us all.
It does.
Life help, the importance of staying connected. Love you all.
Mm-hmm.
Clara's takeaway, we are one. Together we can make the difference.
Right, and individually too.
Yeah, it's both, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And takeaway from Melody, we should all flow in the stream of kindness, gratitude, and well-being. It does the world good.
Yes.
And finally, from our beloved Lisa, you make a difference and you matter.
You do.
That's pretty much sums up the mission of the channel.
So I encourage you today, if you're looking for something to do today, go on to the Unity Earth, worldunityweek.org. Check out the website. figure out some ways that you might want to participate. You know, and you know, you can even go a step further than that. How about inviting people to come and participate with you? Who do you know that could use a good message in their life? I know a lot of people that could use some really good messages right now. There's a lot of stuff that's happening, right? People are experiencing a lot right now. You know, within our own community, the High Vibe Tribe, we've got a lot of people that are experiencing loss. You know, loss of family members, loss of friends. You know, and you know, these are things that are a part of life and that we move through, and so we're here to support you in that, in any way that we can, because you deserve it. You're worthy of it. You deserve it. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of all the good things that life has to offer. Right? Right.
Final thought here. Takeaway from Jillian. Physical proximity does not affect how close we are in our hearts. We are connected regardless of where we are located, and create a strong and beautiful flow of love that nurtures the universe.
It does. It does. It does.
Good stuff here. So look for some new videos up this coming week. We'll be back next Sunday, and then make sure you get on the email list so you can join us for the 80s Bob birthday bash on Thursday, June 29th, starting at 8.
Hey, I just saw this.
p.m.
Tiffany just presented that she's got a peace pole in her medicine wheel garden. May peace prevail on earth. Yeah. So I would just challenge you. I'm challenging you. What can you do? How can you know? And just sharing it would be amazing. So we love you so much.
All right, I'm headed off to enjoy Father's Day with my not so youngster. She's 26. She's pretty damn young.
Yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy Father's Day with the father of my sons.
Very nice.
Yep.
All right. Take care, everybody. We love you.
We love you.
We will see you soon. Have an awesome day and an awesome week. And see you maybe in one of the Zoom rooms for your World Unity Week.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Pookie's going to be in a lot of them.
I'm going to be in a lot of them.
All right. So long for now, folks.